Alright, everybody. Welcome to Mario Before 40. Whew, as we discussed last time, I smashed my toe with a thing and it was in bad shape, and I just stubbed it a little bit, which was and is a little unpleasant. Whew. You'll have to excuse me. This might get interrupted. Ah, dang it. I gotta get my telephone. Hold on. Got it in my pocket, my other pocket. Might get interrupted here because my mom called me and was like, I had a thing done and I'm fine. But, she said she's got like bandages or something on her face. And so she needs a couple prescriptions picked up for her. And she was like, can you do that for me today? And I was like, I can. So she'd left the message about 3 minutes prior, and I called her back and she didn't pick up. And then I waited another minute or two, called back, didn't pick up again. So, this is not, by the way, I was like, as I said that out loud, I was like, oh, does this sound like something, should I be concerned? But... Alright. Oh geez, this is a time thing, huh? Okay. Do I have to talk to them, do you think? Or just save them? 1, 2, 3? Ah! What an asshole. Is this a 10 coin opportunity here? No coin. Just throw you right back in. Holy camole. Anyway, I called her right back. She didn't pick up. I waited another minute, called her again. This is pretty common for my mom. Like, this is kind of her normal MO. She'll call you. You can call her back 2 minutes later, and she won't pick up. Because she's just, I don't know, not by her phone or something. It's not like a big deal. It's not like upsetting or something. I'm just like mildly annoyed. You know what I mean? Mildly annoyed. But being mildly annoyed is not a big deal. Nothing to get all bent out of shape about, right? Unlike my toe. Seven. Where are the rest of you? Oh, 8. Oh, 9. Getting down to the wire here. Shit, I'm not gonna make it, am I? Shit. Shit, shitty, shit. Shitting in my shit. Ah, 3 seconds. 3 seconds away from victory. So that's like one of my... Oh, fuck. Well, we can address 2 of my Oh, god damn it. Let's adjust a couple of my... Or talk about some of my fixes for this game. Because that's ultimately, I think, the most productive thing to talk about while playing this game. Is like, how would you fix it? And make it more fun. Number 1 is... There are certain challenges, and when you don't complete the challenge, you should just stay in the level, and you shouldn't lose a life. In other words, like, what just happened, there's no logic in-game or otherwise to why I would lose a life, other than the game is punishing me. And because this game doesn't really, like... You know, a life limit doesn't really matter, right? You just kind of, all the life limit does is enforce annoyance of having to go back into an area and do a thing again. It just kind of, it gives you basically like a 2 or 3 minute timeout. So, yeah. So I don't think there's much purpose to having the time limits, you know what I mean? Or the loss of life when you do these things. I think it could either be like, well, it just resets. Like I have to come back to this guy, it resets, and we go again. Or I could even go to like, well, look, it just kind of kicks me out of the level. We start over again. So on and so forth. Just not going to talk to these guys. I'm going to assume that I have their blue coins. And they're not going to give me another one. Except for this one. If I have enough time at the end... Oh, it does look like it pauses the time, but... Whatever. So, you know, it's just, it just makes the game a little more annoying and has you repeating things that are boring. So that's a fix for this game is when you do a task that doesn't kill you, you don't fall off into an abyss, you don't, I don't know, lose all your health points, you don't whatever, then you shouldn't have to completely start over. Stop spraying her. 9. The other big one is, so when I just came out of the stage, okay, that's everybody. Upstairs, across the bridge. Should I talk to these guys and see if they give me a coin? Oh, okay. Another task I had was like farming lives. Because I was like, you know, I should farm a bunch of lives at some point, and then I can do that stupid Yoshi thing again. Because I want to go over there with enough lives that I'm not, that I can be pretty confident that I'm not going to get killed and lose all those lives. Because I don't want to do that again. Still have no idea what this is. This is actually a pretty good life farming opportunity. Seems. Because, yeah, I'm up to 7. Seemed like maybe I got like 5 or so there. It's a pretty good number to get just from this amount of time and work. So as you saw, like when I exited the level, I no longer had the blast-offy jetpack. I was back to the regular jetpack, and I think that you shouldn't have to go get the blast-off jetpack again. You know what I mean? You should just have it still, because you can't. I don't think you can get up here without it. So if you're up here, you should have it. Also, there's like no inherent danger in having the wrong jetpack at this point in the game. So you might as well just have like whatever jetpack, I think. Shadow Mario. Oh, here we go. I do kind of see, so people were talking about the sort of repetitive nature of this game as being something they didn't really care for. And I can definitely see that. Because, like, there is, you know, 64 had a little more variety. I mean, it had some of the things that were constants, right? Like, you always had to do 100 coin, you always had to do an 8 coin, an 8 red coin. But this one has red coin, 100 coin, chase Mario, spray the guys, race the guy. I don't know if I had to race the guy in every stage or not, but maybe. But yeah, there's not too much variety in this. There's always the, like, platformer stage where you don't have your jetpack. So there's not like a huge amount of variety. Jeez, I thought I was like done with the coin hunt. I don't want to hunt for coins. I have a feeling this is going to be annoying, but I don't know why. Oh my god, look how many friggin' fluffs there are. Alright, who should I talk to? Person seems kind of at the center. I would like to... Another fix I have for this game is I think the village people... The people who live in the villages should be more, they should be helpful, or not be there. Where do I go to get one? Well, that looks like a good spot. Do I have to get, like, all of these? This is like seems like a very high number. What? So I was on it, then it disappeared. I guess you can't climb up it? Come on. So I climbed up that, and it just disappeared. I don't understand exactly what the coin hunt aspect of this is still. This is gonna be tough because, so when you jump off of things like poles that you're hanging onto, he usually jumps up, like in an arc. So it seems like it's gonna be really difficult to jump onto another fluff without hitting the top of that fluff. I'm still not sure if, like, I didn't talk to the right person and, like, the coins showed up, or what. But, like, I don't want to talk to everybody here. It's gonna take 100 years. Okay, so it's like a red coin stage. Do I want to get on these clouds? Maybe I should get up on this big tree and then use that to figure out what I'm doing. Take a better survey. I see a blast off jetpack over there. I don't see coins on these clouds. There's more clouds. Oh, fuck. Like, do I have to make the coins appear? And if so, how? Talk. Should I check the fruit trees? Okay. I'm gonna dance. Lovely. If I stay low, does this thing... Oh, it just vanished. Okay. Well, here's one coin. What the fuck? It just like flew away. Okay, it looks like I can get on some fluff up there, maybe. One of 8 so far. I don't see any coins. You know what I mean? Like, where are they? Presumably, there's gonna be one up there somewhere. Do these things come close to me? Are they on, like, a regular cycle? Like, how long is the cycle? How long can I hold on to one? I don't think these are coming any closer. I think I've been bamboozled here. Are these like consistently in a spot, or do they kind of like... I saw one just appear. They work like the tides? Do they... Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Alright, well, here's two. I do feel the less I have to use these fluffs, the better. Do the clouds move as well? Doesn't look like it. This is just solid ground. Can I just like bank on this being fine? I don't know what I'm saving exactly. So, like, is this how I'm gonna get on these things? You can cheat the fall damage system, because if you jump and then dive, the dive basically counts as a new jump. Like, it sure seems like they're indicating that there are red coins over here, doesn't it? But I wonder if from that tree I can get on those clouds. Wait a minute. Thought I saw like a red glitchy under this leaf, but I guess not. Oh, there's one. Where was that? Over here? Shit. Okay, so I've got one on each tree, except for the big one in the middle seems... Well, no, the big one in the middle has one. I didn't find one on that furthest tree, I think, but that doesn't mean there isn't one, right? So now I have jetpack again. If I go in here, do I have rocket pack? Because I saved? Tap, 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 tap of the button. No, I don't have rocket pack. I don't understand why that has me save. Doesn't seem to actually do anything. Okay. Oh, yeah, I see one down there. Well, I guess I should go down here, huh? It's like I've played this enough to kind of have a feel for landing on things. but I still feel pretty strongly that this game has like a very unforgiving level of jumping and landing on stuff, mostly exemplified by the whatchamacallums. Ropes. God. Ah, shit. But it does help to play more and you get a better idea of like what jumps you can and can't make and like how far the rocket pack will take you at least. I don't know if I need these seed fluffs at all. Okay, so there's one down here. I should go check that other tree more thoroughly. But let's look around down here a little more first. Go for that corner where there's a little more space. Could be some hidden in the like holes that lead to down here, right? That is certainly not something this game would be above doing. Okay, I need to get on the underside. Can you show me what's below? Kind of have to make a blind jump here. Okay, I pushed backwards and he almost fell off the cliff, so, you know, that's what we're dealing with. Okay, so I want to get on that side, I think, of that mushroom. So there's one on the underside. So, like, there could be one in one of these, right? There could be one in a box. I just don't see them in the sky. And I feel like the draw distance for the coins, they, like, lengthen it, you know, like things that are... It seems like if you're looking at a coin, it's usually visible. Ah! Okay, so there's one in a box. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've got like 5 located. Okay, so it could be in a box. That makes me think even more that it could be down in the hole. Oh, there's one. I don't understand. Are these like... These... I'm starting to think these blowing seed things are just like a distraction, basically? From getting this... coin hunt? Oh, fuck. Okay. It has a yellow coin in it. Oh, There's one by this tree, right? Which actually, someone actually gave me a useful clue. Because they were like, hey, have you noticed anything weird up in the trees? Or by the fruit tree or something. Oh, there's one in the grass. Okay, I think, because then there's one in the center tree and then one in the other big tree. Oh, fuck. Fuck me. I just realized the possibility that this is going to then make me get the star by using the fluffs. We're going to play that game. Ooh, that would be frustrating. And not impossible. Okay, so I think 7's in the center and 8 is towards the beginning again. One of those two trees over there. Do I want the blast off, or do I want to stay with this? Okay, which tree was it? It's one of these two, I think. There it is. Yeah, so this is going to be the big question mark. Because if it then makes me do the thing, it would be a real dick move on this game's part, but you know. Shit. Fucking knew it. Oh my god. Okay. So that's over there. What's my great... Oh, okay. Okay. Maybe what I need to do is get the blast off and then watch for when the wind is blowing that way. And that's what I use the fluffs for? I guess, okay, I'm gonna have to try this, and then if I don't get it this time, you know, I'll have to return, but then I'll try and get out there before I bother getting the coin, right? That's the way to manage this situation. Yeah, see, this is a real dick move on this game's part, because what it's doing is it's forcing me to, do the dangerous, deadly part after you've done the boring, not very difficult part. But, you know, time-consuming, annoying, whatever. And it kind of removes your option to do the easy things last, which I don't like. Okay, so my theory is that if I go blast off like when the wind is blowing the correct direction, I can time it based on these things. But now they don't seem to be... Okay. Can't really tell if that was like exceptionally further or not, and I don't think it was. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So is that because it hit something or because I run out of time? I think the only thing for it is to go up here and then kind of see what they're doing, right? I'm not a huge fan of random ass bullshit. I mean, because that almost looks like you could make it, doesn't it? But I don't think I can. Because, I think the horizontal distance you can cover with this jetpack is not to be overestimated. It's a good way to get in trouble with this device. See what I'm saying? Like if I catch it when the wind is going, does that like carry me over? Or like, should I be using the other jetpack to do that? I just don't think I can. That just looks way too far to make unassisted. Yeah, see, like, he doesn't go very far that way. Can't use the jetpack when I'm on here. I could do that, but that's not going to do a whole lot for me. Shit. Great. Okay, fine. What? Why does that keep happening? Am I blasting through it? What is going on? It would appear that it's possible to blast through them. I'm not sure that this jetpack is doing me any favors. It seems inevitable that this is going to kill me. This attempt to get over there is going to kill me. So it's like I kind of just want to give it like my best shot. And I hope for the best. Like what could I hope for as an outcome here? Pretty much assuming that I'm going to die and have to do this again. Not like a mighty distance there. It's like when you're on the other tree, this tree looks closer. When you're on this tree, that tree looks closer. Doesn't it look way closer from there? So it's definitely from that tree is where I've got to make the attempt here. Okay, see, that just went flying off, but like, how do you know that's gonna happen? Like, is that predictable in some way? And how far will it take me? I kind of thought I was going to have to hop from thing to thing, but now I think what I'm gonna need to do is like catch one at the right time. Okay, and that one just disappeared. That one disappeared. Fucking A. I don't know what to do. It didn't seem like there was anything to jump to, did it? So, okay, what you gotta do is figure out how to get out to that cloud first. I might even have to do it a couple times because I don't want to, like, waste all the fucking time collecting those coins to then, you know, die in the attempt to get the star, right? That's, like, a colossal waste of time. Oy, oy, oy. This is an annoying one. This is bad. It's clear that what I need to do is use these to get over there. But how that works, I'm not sure. God. Like, this is gonna, yeah. So that's gone. Now there's one a million feet in the air. Can I use this one when I'm on those? See, it's like, yeah, and then the wind blows, and then they look like they're close, but even then I don't know that I can actually get there. But then also, how do you get on the ones that would get over there? Like, where do I hitch a ride from? Like, if I get on one of these, will the wind blow it all the way to the cloud? That one maybe did, huh? So then does it come back, or does it just sort of... Okay. So maybe that's the key, that one? Yeah, this is kind of the dick move that I have mixed emotions about, is the dick move of this game. Forcing you to do the really difficult thing, and only then can you achieve the... Or it forces you to do the difficult thing, but not until you've done the tedious easy thing? Okay. Okay. Now I have to assume that that's reliably available. Do you think there's any chance of making it onto this leaf? Okay, let's see if that one's back up there. It looks like it. I think that's the move. Let's try it again. Let's do it again. Just to see. Okay. 1, 2, well, let's see. Three, 4. All right. That's definitely the move. to get over here. I don't like my chances of making this work twice, but let's see what we can do. All right, let's collect the coins. What are the most dangerous ones? Probably this one with the bees is actually surprisingly dangerous. Then the underside is probably a little bit more on the dangerous side. On the top. I think it's actually kind of on the other side, isn't it? Thought maybe I could get to the mushrooms from here, but I don't know if I can. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. So this is, yeah, this kind of, I guess, this one does relate to one of my suggestions for the game, which is that when you have something like this, you should have one of the coins out there instead of the star. I think making the star difficult to reach is kind of a dick move, and I think it makes the game less fun because it forces you. For the most part, it's not like a big deal. It's kind of weird. This is kind of weird to express because it's not like a huge problem with the game. It's just something that I feel like, you know, you would still have to perform that task, but you wouldn't be required to perform these kind of more boring tasks first. You could choose an order. And I think being able to choose that order kind of rewards smart gameplay, because it lets you say like, well, okay, here's the way I'm most likely to perish in trying to do this. So why don't I do that first? Then I can move on to the simpler ones. And it also, you know, it's like the most gonna require the most time, right? So if it's gonna require the most time, you might as well be able to do it first, because if you mess up and then you have to start over, your time investment's not so high. You haven't wasted as much time doing something boring. And this game does tend... Where's this other one? I know it was on the top here. I feel like it was on this side, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh man, it's way over there. But yeah, I think that's like another thing I would suggest for this game is like try and let the player have those options, you know, because then the balls out player, you can make it so that it's like, well, you know, if you're like Mr. Big Nuts, you can do it your way. You can like play in such a way that you're like, well, the speedrun way to do this is definitely to, you know, like get X or Y first, right? And so you could make it so that, like, yeah, that speedrunning style is what you end up needing to do if you want to play that way. Which is like, oh, come on. Which, you know, makes sense. I don't know, was speedrunning like a big thing when this came out? Probably not, right? This might have been a little before the speedrun times. I'm having a difficult time trying to figure out some stuff with this game, like kind of like the exact what things were like. It's hard when you talk about the internet being not around. I've had this talk with someone I work with a lot because I think of myself as Gen X. Because when people talk about like what it means to be Generation X or something, I'm like, yeah, that sounds like what I remember life being like. But I think technically year-wise, I would be a millennial. But like one of the big ones, of course, is the internet, right? Like when the internet came about, like, did you have the internet when you were, how the fuck? Okay. Did you have the internet in school? Okay. This is jump. That seems to be one of the big dividers, right? Of Gen X versus millennials. And like I had the internet in school. Like the internet existed when I was probably in 3rd, 4th, 5th grade. You could get online and you could do things, but like I would not say the internet existed in a way where it was like that's primarily or even often how I did assignments or papers or whatever. Like that was probably not until I was in college. And even then, I was an English major, so like the internet was whatever. It existed when I was in school, but it wasn't like it is not what it is today. Okay, hold on. What do I have left? Is there one in this? Oh, the big center tree. Is not what it is today. So, in playing this game, you know, and you're like, it came out in whatever year, and I'm like, well, the internet existed then, but I don't know, like, I don't know how easy it would be able to find. Did GameFAQs exist? You know what I mean? And people really do forget. Something that I think a lot of people forget is like what the pre-Google internet was like, as far as like search engines and things like that. It was not as easy to use, especially if you were not like an expert internet user. You know what I mean? And you know, with the speeds being as slow as they were as well, it was a very different world in terms of I remember I would like turn on the computer, get online, and then try and download like a 90-second movie trailer. And that took forever. Okay. So like for this game, you know, as far as like walkthroughs or something, I'm like, how easy would it be to find a walkthrough for this game at that time? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not sure. And I want to use things that were available at the time, and I'm sure there was a book for this, because I know there was a book for Ocarina of Time, because I had the book and used it to finish that game, which then later I was like, I think a Zelda game, if you use the book, is kind of like not as fun. But okay, I need 100 coins, and I was trying to remember which of these might be good for that. Probably not that, right? Could be this one. I think the very first one though had like coins in the boxes, maybe. Let's just see. Let's give this like 15 minutes and see how many coins we can get in that amount of time, and then kind of go from there. I know there was one where there were a bunch of coins on the underside, but I think that might have been, oh fuck. The one where there was like a bunch of fire up above, which is probably not the one I need to be going for. I feel like when there's fire up above, there's not so much coin opportunity below. But I'm not sure. Oh. I was like, what is this thing talking about? It's talking about the chain chomps that are up above me, huh? Alright, let's see. Because I feel like in this one, the boxes all had coins in them. But on the other hand, that's not that many coins. And they don't all have coins, I'm learning. Because, yeah, this seemed like a wealth of coins the first time I played it, but now I'm like, I mean, I got, I think, like 30 on the last stage just by, they had them up on those trees lined up, which may still be there, I don't know. I should go check. But I know one of them where you go below, probably where there's all the fire, there was like a shitload down below. Not a shitload, but an amount. Yeah, and I sort of don't like how this game, it offers you different coin amounts. Like, those boxes don't all have coins in them, I don't think, depending on which stage you're playing. I feel like that's kind of bullshit. I know Yoshi can eat those bees and get coins, but I don't recall seeing a Yoshi in this. Oh, yeah, there is a Yoshi. Which one is that? Fuck. Because that's the one that has the down below thing. Let's see if these coins are up here. If these coins are up here, that would be good. And if they're not, I'm thinking this is not my way. Okay, they are not. So I'm thinking this is not my way. Okay, so maybe the Yoshi... Because the Yoshi gets the bees, which gets the coins. So I feel like maybe it's signaling me that that's the thing to do. So that's got to be this one, right? Is the Yoshi one? Yeah, and it's showing me some bee. Maybe there's more. Oh, yeah, there's some coins down there, too. All right. All right. Get these first, because I don't need Yoshi to get these, right? God damn it. Because, yeah, that's the other thing. Something I've always felt like games should have, games like this, it should have some way to like I would love to see walkthroughs. Oh, so you eat that with Yoshi's tongue. That's what that is. Shit. I would like to see walkthroughs that were designed, but they're like not complete walkthroughs, so they don't tell you everything. You know what I mean? They like give you some clues, or you could like put in what you're struggling with, and it would be like, you know, you could try this and that. But that way you wouldn't have to, because like when you look at a walkthrough, sometimes it just feels like it tells you everything, and then you're like, well, I understand it's hard to know, like, what is someone struggling with? Like, when I couldn't get that chain chomp thing to work. But I'd be like, you know, you could just have, like, 5 hints. And it's like, okay, I go on the website, and it's like, reveal hint 1. And then reveal hint 2, and so on. And that way, I'm not having to, like, fight for... This might actually be a good one-up course as well. Because it looks like there'd be, like, 4. If I could do that, then I could get on this, I could be on the chain chomp one, right? And be like, well, I don't get this or whatever. And it would reveal one hint, then another, and so on. Instead of revealing the whole thing at once in a, like, super linear way. I think about that, especially with a game like Resident Evil, let's say. Where I'm like, you know, like, that game gets kind of unfun when you're super stuck. And you're just like, I'm just kind of running around in the same rooms all the time. I don't know what I'm doing. I have a couple things, but I don't know where they go. You know what I mean? So, anyway, a new kind of walkthrough would be good. Alright, I think the Yoshi egg was over around here somewhere. 40 coins. Not bad, but not like not an overabundance. I forgot where the goddamn egg is. Oh. Something yellow he needs. Could be a banana, could be a, whatever. This yellow fruit. What the fuck? Well. I destroyed both of the yellow fruits. Okay. There's a banana has returned, so let's try a banana. Go, banana! Fuck. Of course. Of course. Where is that thing? I blasted it off the tree, but I don't know where it is. Oh, God. Are you kidding me? Okay, so it could be anywhere. Is that it? Ugh. That was a near disaster. I can't. Okay. That was a near disaster. That just needs to return, right? At some point. Because, like, would this have just stayed there forever? Like, this banana is just still there. You can just give me another banana. How do you eat the beans? Okay, well, that's 3 coins. Have some Yoshi juice, fool. No bees there. I've lost some confidence in my bee plan. Okay. I mean, so it nets me 6 coins, which is not a ton. Ugh. There are no coins below. Just looking for more bees if there are any. It seems like the purpose of bees is to provide coins in this game, as far as I can tell. Okay. What should I do? Head up into the trees? See if there's anything up there on this one? What's weird about this stage overall is that there's not a lot of it, you know? So as far as collecting coins, it doesn't seem like there's a ton of options. This is kind of one of those stages where in the past on 64 and this game I've talked about sort of the stages having, you know, some of the stages you get the 100 coins and it's like, I got 150 just because. And then some of them you're like, I was scraping for 100. This seems like it's gonna be a scraper. Shit. See, there's 30 up here on the red coin stage. Boy. Maybe I should try the fiery stage? Alright. What I need to do is exit. Just see if there's... Because on that thing it'll tell me what the most coins I've gotten ever. $45. Is that what I just had? Fuck. Alright, let's try the fiery level? I guess we could try Plantissim. Oh, shit. I forgot that this happens. But don't I get my rocket pack back? My little black. There's some coins down there. These fucking assholes. Attack you way after they should. They follow you so much further than should be permissible. Did I get a coin for killing him? No. But maybe once I've got the jetpack I do. I bet if I put this guy's fire out, I would get a blue coin. Nothing in here, huh? That's not good. Does it matter that I'm covered in stuff? Oh, that's dry. Okay. Well, hopefully the answer is no then. Alright. Let's do a thorough coin extravaganza here. Come on. Looks like there's a fair number down here. That launched me. Did not expect that. $35, $40. Almost certainly gonna be more in this one than $45. All right, so far we have a winner at 50. $54. There's my jetpack. So let's start fucking some shit up. Is this guy gonna give me coin? No. Well, I uncover coins as I spray. Guess I should clear a path to this, huh? I need to like talk to the mayor or something to stop this from happening more. Is that how this works? I don't want to get into an animation situation where it's like, here's your star. And then I'm like, well, I'll take it immediately. Oh, shit. Or maybe I gotta hit these like birds that are crapping fire. Yeah, wasn't he up there? Okay. Come on. Okay, shoot that off somewhere else, would ya? Okay, maybe not. Let's see if I can shoot these birds. Please don't hit that, okay? You just cut a deal. There's a coin. 1 coin. How many times do you think that works? And do I have to get up there every time to do it? It's a little inconvenient. A little risky. In terms of getting that star that I don't want to get. Alright, let's go check a tree, maybe. It's weird that floaty level. Like, they have this whole thing, but you really just get on 1. I mean, I'm happy about that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not like, I wish that was more involved. It's just weird that there's such a... It's such a thing, but it's really just a matter of, like, figure out which one you want to use, and then that's it. Okay. Where else could there be coins? Down in the pits, I guess. I didn't go down in there other than the correct one. Will you hold still? Thank you. As is owed to me. Alright, I'm not seeing anything else up here, or down here. Up here, down here. Oh, wait. Oh, no, that's a crab. That's a crab. And it's like 55 is as close as I've been, but it's not like incredibly close. It's not extremely loud and incredibly close. I heard someone say they hated that book. I feel like it was a thing because it was a New Yorker, and it felt like a New Yorker saying like, oh, this is like an exploitive 9/11 book or something. I liked that book. I thought it was very enjoyable. You know, people have opinions on books, I guess. But I enjoyed it. I don't know. Sometimes I feel a little weird when people take ownership over. This is like a very New York-y thing, in my opinion. Here's a hot take that I've got for you. New Yorkers need to own, like, everything. For example, lately there have been wildfires in Canada, and we've been hearing a lot about how bad the air is in New York. In Colorado, that happens every year, pretty much. Because we'll either have a wildfire in Boulder or in the Poudre Canyon. And so you'll end up with some pretty smoky days. And in 2020 in particular, there was a particularly bad fire year. And it was like we had like orange skies a lot of days, like they're having now, you know, and it just seems like things, you know, it's like it doesn't matter until it's important to New York. And then it's like, then it's a real thing. I think I'm especially like attuned to this or conscious of this because like in the writing world, that's how it works. Like I think New York-y novels of like coming of age or other topics like that are a dime a dozen. Whereas like, okay, there's a couple coins. I guess I can't decide how to be upset about this chicken situation. Because it's like, is it worse if it works or it doesn't work? You know what I mean? Like if they just keep laying the golden eggs, is that better or worse? Because I have to keep going down for like 2. 1. This is gonna take 100 years. At least I don't have to get all the way up, but you know, still pretty annoying. One more coin. It does seem like they're laying the golden egg so far. I haven't like found the limit. Can I just get him from the ground maybe? Can't even see it. No, there's no fucking way. Does it fly over something at some point so I could stand somewhere else and maybe the coins would land where I am? Like if I'm on that one, could I do it? I don't know, it looks like kind of a narrow platform. Damn it. Uh-oh. So that's a 1-up now, so that means he's out of coins. I feel like there should be a way to get coins from these guys, but I don't know what it is. It's not jumping on them, it's not spraying them. I mean, they're both still up there. Yeah, that's it, huh? Son of a bitch. I didn't really do a good job getting all those coins, because I kind of figured I didn't need to. Well, I kind of figured either they would give me like maybe 10, and so if I didn't get them all, it wouldn't matter. You know what I mean? If I get to where I have like 80, I guess that's a possibility then that I need all those, but I didn't miss 40 coins from them. Let's put it that way. Anyway. So I feel like, and you know, like with 9/11 stuff, it's a little complicated. Because it's like, well, New York probably does have more claim to 9/11 sadness than anybody. Oh, hello. Than anybody else, of course. But, I don't know. The level of hate this person expressed for the book, I thought, was unwarranted. Because I guess, I feel like, you know, say what you will about the book, but it's like, it doesn't have to be everyone's favorite. And on the other hand, it is like, it's fully competent. A lot of people liked it. And sometimes I think like a book needs to be an expression of something that maybe doesn't speak to everybody. Or like, you know, maybe as an expression of what happened and grief from that and whatever. Doesn't work for New Yorkers, but works for other people. And that's okay. And maybe that's how I feel about New Yorkers too, is like, you know what? We can have things that aren't for you, that you don't care for. And you not liking things doesn't make them bad things. Maybe that's like the better way to sort of talk about this, is like, it feels like when you live in the United States, like, if New York has an experience, it's a valid experience at that point. You know, like, New York doesn't understand smoky air from forest fires until they have it. Then they're like, oh my God, this is like the worst thing that's ever happened. What are we going to do? What about people with asthma? What about people with cystic fibrosis? You know, all this stuff. And I'm like, yeah, I know. And like, not to be a huge dick about it or anything, but I'm like, I mean, I would think most of y'all probably have at least a couple KN95s laying around, right? That'll probably help. I know you don't want to wear one, but like, it'll probably work for you in this scenario. What did this just do? I think I got up on the big tree, right? Fuck. But yeah, I don't like the idea of New York as tastes. I like the idea of them as, you know, making great stuff and like there's a lot of culture happening there. But I don't love the idea that because of that, they are also the best judge of what's good. What food is good? What's the right way to do pizza? Which, by the way, I totally disagree. I think Chicago pizza is way better than New York pizza. I mean, New York pizza is good. And there's certainly room for two good kinds of pizza in the United States. But, you know, I think the argument against Chicago pizza seems to mostly be about, like, that's not pizza. That's not what pizza's like. And I'm like, yes, it is. It can be more than one thing. And it's like, it's just a different thing. It's like, you know, New York pizza is, you get a slice, and it's cheap and it's like quick and it's ready and whatever. And Chicago pizza is like, you sit down at a restaurant, you get like a ridiculous amount of food, you know, as when you order pizza. It's just a very different thing. And it always bugs me, just, I think that New York feels like they gotta like assert their dominance over everything, including pizza. And I'm like, can you just let Chicago have pizza? Like, if that's how you gotta explain it or whatever, like, we let them have it, fine. That's fine. Because, like, fuck it. I mean, do you need another thing? Or yeah, I feel like a lot of times you see something online, there's the occasional, like, culture war flares up. where it's, someone's talking about like a chain restaurant like Red Robin or something, and they're like, why would anyone ever go to a Red Robin? Or the one I saw the other day was like Crumble Cookie, like why would you ever go there? That's ridiculous, or Red Lobster and stuff like that. And you always see people from like the Midwest and stuff chime in and be like, listen, this is where we went for fancy dinners because this is what we had. And like, I know you probably have your absolute favorite lobster place in New York, and when you live in Indiana, that's not going to be an option. And sometimes I guess it just feels like New York people feel this need to be like, remind everyone how great everything is there. And I'm like, but if you're really great, like, it's kind of like a cool person. Someone who's actually cool doesn't need to spend much time asserting how cool they are. Hello. Huh. Oh, I'm fine. How are you? Yeah, I can do that. Okay. 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 And then will you also ask them like what I'll need to pick it up? Okay, well you just ask anyway though. All right. Okay. Bye. Anyway, that's my little rant about New York and New Yorkers, I guess. Have I been on that mushroom? I think I got it. Maybe I didn't spray it down, but you know what? I'm not gonna make it. But yeah, that's my little rant about New York. How I feel about the city of New York. It's like, if you were really cool, you wouldn't waste your time convincing Minnesota that you're cool. You would just be cool. It's like the coolest kid that you went to school with, and you're like, yeah, he spends really no time refuting or asserting that he's cool. He just is cool. And that's what makes him cool. Is he doesn't seem to be particularly concerned with people thinking he's cool. Oh, great. Now I got this alarmy thing. Reminding me that I'm dying. Technically, if this was a real thing, it could just be going all the time, right? Like in real life. I feel like if I could kill these guys, that might get me something. See, now I've got 75, and before I was like, well, if I get this many, then maybe I'll be concerned. And I'm like, I've got that many. It's probably time to be concerned. Like a theme in this game. It's like people or boxes or whatever. If they're not going to have anything in them, don't put them. Don't place them in the environment. Like, don't put stuff there that's just basically empty nonsense. You know what I mean? Like, I don't need that. No one needs that. I've not missed these little wow guys. Haven't dealt with them for a little while. I had to pause for a second there because my mom finally called me back. so I can go get her prescriptions. And then she was like, let me call the pharmacy, because before they said they didn't have them, but there was like, they were on lunch break or whatever, so, you know, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. But also I was like, will you also just ask them if I need anything to pick up your prescription? If I need to bring anything or whatever. And she was like, oh, you won't need anything. And I was like, will you just ask them? Will you just do it? Like, just ask. Like, you know, I don't mind picking up your prescriptions for you. But, like, I don't want to get there and then they're like, no, you need this or that, or she needs to authorize it or something. And I'll be like, God damn it. And she's probably right, you know, like, I'm sure there are many prescriptions that are not, like, drugs of abuse or whatever. And I haven't really done a lot of picking up prescriptions for people, so I don't know. But, you know, I know this is a common thing that people do. They really picked the perfect little steel drum sound to just annoy the shit out of me, didn't they? I mean, will this all stay gone? Seems like it might. Maybe not in the center where these birds are crapping fire, despite their unwillingness to give me any coins. Yeah, like that just landed there. It also seems like a small amount. Oh, great. Hmm, 25 coins and I can be done with this godforsaken level. It's possible I missed 25 from those birds, but I don't think I missed 25. I mean, I don't know why I'm doing this, because it hasn't seemed to have netted me anything so far. Yes, because now I'm in a little bit more of a danger zone as far as loss of life. And while it would be kind of a shame to lose my life at this point, it would be, you know, a certain sense of relief. Poing. Do you think like they forget and would start giving me coins again? That's getting a little desperate, huh? Oh, shut the fuck up. Who has ever been like, you know what I like is a life alarm. Like, okay, yeah, go ahead and give me an alarm when I'm getting low. But, you know, have it go for 30 seconds to a minute, and then let's call it a day. Fucking fuck. Okay. God damn it. All right, well, that's it for today, everybody. I guess we'll see you next time. God damn it. Damn this level. I'll have to decide whether I want to just look up, like, which is the best 100 coin option. All right, next time.